Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Saffat Ayah. By the angels, while they range in ranks, the angels of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep standing in rows and ranks, waiting for any command of Allah coming so that they execute it. Saffat Saffan Fazzajirat Zajran. And then they scold on whomsoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is angry. The angels send the chastisement. Fattaliyat zikra. And they are the one who bring the admonishing and the reminding from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the human beings. Jibreel brought it, this zikr. Inna nahnu nazzalna zikra wa inna lahu lahafizun. Who brought it? An angel. After these three oaths, now what is muqsam alayh? On what these three things, these three oaths have been taken by Allah. Inna ilahakum lawahid. Verily, your Lord is one. I told you the central theme of these two groups of Makki surahs is Tawheed. Inna ilahakum lawahid. All these things, they testify that Allah is alone. Rabbu samawati wal ard wa ma bainahuma wa rabbul masharikh. He is the Lord of the heavens and the earth and whatever in between them. And He is the Lord of all the east. Inna zayyana sama dunya bi zinatin al-kawakib. Surely we have adorned the lower heaven nearest to this world, to earth, with the adornment of stars. وَحِفْظًا مِنْ كُلِّ شَيْطَانٍ مَارِدٍ. And a guard against every rebel Satan. These jinnat, when they try to go up and to hear something, some angels talking to each other about something, and they hear, and then they come to the world, to the kahins, and they tell this thing is going to happen. You should understand this, that whenever there is a government, at the highest level a decision has been taken, but it has to reach. For example, Islamabad, the decision has been taken. Transfer such and such person from that place to that place. But now this order will be issued, registered, copied, typed, then sent. It will take some time. Somebody from Islamabad calls the phone. Oh, you have been transferred. The transfer order has not come, but this news has reached him. In the same way, the commandments of Allah, they are handed over to Malaika for implementation. But these jinnat, why? Because they are very close to the Malaika. Malaika were created out of Noor, and jinnat were created out of Nar. Now, Noor and Nar are very close to each other. Nar has a Noor in it, so they are close. That is why when the angels were asked to prostrate before Hazrat Adam alayhi salatu wassalam, Iblis was included among the angels. He was not an angel, he was a jinn. Kana min al-jinni fafasaka an amri rabbi. Now they come to this world and say this thing will happen. And now some kahin, he will tell people this thing is going to happen. And it actually happens after a few days. So now his business is established. So this is the business between the jinnat and the kahins. Kahins who used to give the news of the unseen to the people. No, they are still there. There are people who get some jinn, overpower them. And from their jinnat they get the news. They even show miracles through jinnat. So this system is not finished. It's going on today even. Anyhow, Hifzam min kulli shaytanin marid. But these, the stars, they are also a guard. These are the outposts of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala against these jinnat. La yasammauna ila al-mala'il ala. They cannot listen to the exalted assembly. Exalted assembly is the highest assembly of the angels. There are levels in angels. Angels of this earth, angels of heaven number 1, angels of heaven number 2, and so on. and the angels who are very close to Allah, al-malaikatul muqarrabun, who are very close. Then those who are holding the arsh, the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are the closest. Hamalatul arsh, who are holding the arsh of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So whatever conversations go on in the Malay Ala, at the highest level of the angels, they cannot listen. وَيُقْذَفُونَ مِنْ كُلِّ جَانِبٍ, and they are pelted from every side if they try to go there and steal something. دَحُورًا وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ وَاسِبٌ, they are outcast, and for them is an everlasting chastisement. إِلَّا مَنْ خَطِفَ الْخَطْفَةَ, except the one who snatches some news stealthily, then pursues فَأَتْبَعَهُ شِهَابٌ ثَاقِبٌ, then when he is coming back to this world, so then a bright flame, piercing bright flame, pursues it, follows it. This Shahab Saqib, according to Quran, these are the missiles, which are sent against these jinnat, who have tried to steal some news from the heaven and bringing them to this world. فَاسْتَفْتِهِمْ أَهُمْ أَشَدُّ خَلْقًا أَمْ مَنْ خَلَقْنَا. Now you ask these people, the disbelievers, are they more difficult in creation or that which we have created? Other things. We have created the heavens. Was the creation of human beings more difficult than the creation of heavens, sun, moon? Inna khalaqnahum min teenin lazib, and we have created them from a mud which was sticking, teenin lazib. When there is some fermentation, in the mud, and then there is some stickiness in it, with which in the villages in India and Pakistan, the houses made of mud, they are plastered. But for that, a mud is prepared in which some, organic matter is thrown, and then there is fermentation, and due to that fermentation, there is a stickiness. Bal ajibta wa yaskharun. But, O Prophet, you wonder, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, while they scoff. وَإِذَا ذُكِرُوا لَا يَذْكَرُونَ, and when they are reminded, they are not reminded, they don't get the admonition. وَإِذَا رَأَوْا آيَةً يَسْتَسْخِرُونَ, and when they see a sign, they mock at it. وَقَالُوا إِنْ هَذَا إِلَّا سِحْرٌ مُبِينٌ, and they say, it is nothing but a manifest sorcery, magic. أَإِذَا مِتْنَا وَكُنَّا تُرَابًا وَعِظَامًا أَإِنَّا لَمَبْعُوثُونَ, when we are dead and have become dust and bones, shall we indeed be raised up again? أَوَا آبَاؤُنَا الْأَوَّلُونَ, whether our forefathers also? قُلْ نَعَمْ, say yes. وَأَنْتُمْ دَاخِرُونَ, and you will be humiliated. فَإِنَّمَا هِيَ زَجْرَةٌ وَاحِدَةٌ فَإِذَا هُمْ يَنْظُرُونَ, there will be only one single shout, and they will be standing, staring. They will come out from their graves, staring. وَقَالُوا يَا وَيْلَنَا هَذَا يَوْمُ الدِّينِ, and then they will say, oh, woe to us, this is the day of judgment, about which the messengers of Allah were warning us. هَذَا يَوْمُ الْفَصْلِ الَّذِي كُنْتُمْ بِهِ تُكَذِّبُونَ, and then it will be said to them, this is the day of the decision and judgment, which you had been belying.